Okay, so I did some research and I realized today that UTIs are real. I didn't understand what a UTI was when it came to like intimate things and having certain types of diseases. I thought it was only, the basic diseases, the herpes, the gonorrheas, the chlamydias, the stuff like that. I'm like, anything else you don't need to worry about. Fellas, and I'm speaking to men, we got to encourage our spouse or our sexual partners, be it a female, to use the restroom after intimacy. I'm going to tell you right, because they got to take care of stuff now. We may be thinking, well, if you ain't got one of those super STDs, then it ain't nothing to worry about. A UTI, according to some research and some conversations I have, ain't going to put nobody business in the streets, is extremely uncomfortable. A UTI has strong smells in your urine. It can burn when you urinate as a woman. It causes a lot of pressure. A UTI is a very uncomfortable thing. But this is the thing. A UTI infection can turn into a kidney infection. And you have a UTI and a kidney infection at the same time. That's not kosher. That's not what you want to be doing. That's like wearing like Nike and Adidas at the same time. That's like trying to watch basketball and table tennis at the same time. You ain't gonna know what the hell going on. If you have a kidney infection, your pH balance can be thrown off by the antibiotics that the doctor give you, right? So if a woman go to a doctor, she's like, I got a UTI and a kidney infection. The doctor gonna say, take the over-the-counter for the UTI, but you know what? You got a kidney infection. Let me give you the antibiotics. Now, when you take the antibiotics as a woman, your pH balance gets messed up. Now, your pH balance has something to do with your yeast, right? Now, if your yeast gets messed up because of your pH balance, now the woman has a yeast infection. Now, something as simple as a UTI has went to a kidney infection. The kidney infection has thrown off the pH balance because she's trying to get rid of the pH balance, and the woman's body don't work like that. So now the yeast is growing, and a woman already got a certain amount of yeast. I ain't talking about the yeast that make bread. I'm talking about the yeast that makes bread. Now that yeast developed into a yeast infection. And then when it takes a while, a woman usually has her period every 28 days. So imagine having a yeast infection, a kidney infection, and a UTI running into your period. And now everything just looks, oh my gosh. You talking about reading rainbows. She got every single color on her body. And it's all because we didn't encourage intimate hygiene. We didn't encourage the urination after sex. We didn't encourage taking care and checking in. Anything foreign in the urethra can cause a UTI. Anything foreign. Anything foreign. So a woman has certain things that should be in her body. But if a sprinkle of dust get down there, a pixie get down there, your breath stink and it's moist and you around that urethra and it's kind of in her urethra, you can give her a UTI. So be conscious of your fingernails. Be conscious of the toothaches in your mouth. Be conscious of it all. UTIs are not fun, and we should care more. Women, ladies, I'm sorry. I apologize for not understanding the ramifications of a simple UTI. I apologize. I'll do better.